Well, today is Black Friday, which means the holiday shopping season has officially started, and economists are expecting holiday spending to rise this year.
Elise Dolinar has the story.
And they're off. Holiday shopping is underway as consumers battle crowds and long lines on Black Friday. Ohio's holiday retail sales for November and December are expected to rise this year by 4.5%, and the National Retail Federation Trade Group projects $14.5 billion in holiday retail spending. Economists say that overall the economy is improving, and lower gas prices as well as higher stock numbers are just some of the factors playing a part in the spending increase.
Output is higher, incomes are higher, unemployment is lower, and people feel better about the economy. They're more confident in the economy, so they're going to be willing to spend more at Christmas time.
Even with an increase in consumer confidence and spending, people are still operating on a budget. With that in mind, consumers search for deals and stores are looking to draw in the extra business by opening earlier this year.
Stores obviously recognize that people only have so much to spend. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to get folks in their stores sooner rather than later. So they want to be the first store you go into. So if you only have a limited budget to spend, they want you to spend it with them. But consumers can benefit as well because the stores, therefore, are being very, very competitive in their pricing. They're trying to offer really attractive deals to get people to come to their store.
For those who don't find everything on their Christmas lists, no worries, the deals won't end today. Be sure to hop online and check out even more deals on Cyber Monday. In Lima, Elise Dolinar, your news now.
So the chance of seeing a white Christmas this year is very low, but how likely are we to see snow on Christmas any other year? Here are the details.
If there ever was a time to wish for snow, it's on Christmas Day. Most people dream of a white Christmas, but others could do without snow. When asked if they're hoping for snow this Christmas, members of the community offered mixed feelings.
I like white Christmas for the kids, but as far as I'm concerned, it could be springtime.
I don't want that much snow because I'm traveling back home on Friday, so I don't want to get stuck in all that snow. I personally love snow, but I don't like that much snow to the point where you can't drive around.
Well, just enough, just a little bit, not too much.
I mean, my childhood memories grow up in Northeast Ohio where you just get slammed with snow from, lake effect all the time. I'm so conditioned and used to seeing snow on Christmas Day, so yeah, I look forward to seeing it.
While most people hope for some snow on the ground, others want a big storm and lots of snow.
I absolutely want to see a white Christmas. I grew up in northern Maine, and I'd like 10, 12, 14 inches. I want the big winter storm. I would be snowed in.
Historically, though, chances of seeing a white Christmas have been low here in west central Ohio.
On a year-to-year basis, we have about a 25 to 40% chance for a white Christmas here in Lima, all of northwest Ohio, really.
With that said, what actually qualifies as a white Christmas?
As far as what I think is a white Christmas, I've always kind of considered it snowflakes just falling and not really having to stick to the ground. But apparently the official definition of a white Christmas is 1 inch or more on the ground on Christmas Day to have a white Christmas.
Winters here in west central Ohio, at least for the past 2 to 3 years, have started out slowly with only 1 inch total for the first few weeks of December. We're talking around 1 inch for a 2 to 3 year period. Most of the snow from last winter didn't actually fall until January with 20.5 inches.
Temperatures-wise, headed into Christmas, we are well above the average of 35 degrees, but we are still cooler than the record. The warmest Christmas Eve day temperature we have seen was 66 degrees, set back in 1964. And for Christmas Day, we did hit a high of 64 degrees. That was set back almost 20 years later in 1982.
As for Christmas 2014, it looks like dreams of a white Christmas will have to be saved for next year. But no worries, winter just started this past Sunday, so we have plenty of time to see snow for the season. In Lima, Elise Dolinar, your news now.
And while we've seen our fair share of cold temperatures and snowy days here so far this winter, it's actually an improvement from last. Meteorologist Elise Dolinar takes a look at a comparison between this winter and last winter in west central Ohio.
Because of the bitterly cold temperatures last winter, the term polar vortex was born. Although this term is technically not new, it was one of the many ways to describe winter 2014's wrath, in which we saw stretches of temperatures well below average and above average snowfall. So far this winter, we have fared better in both temperatures and snow accumulations. December 2013 and December 2014 were fairly similar in temperatures, but deviated when it came to snowfall. December 2013 snow accumulations almost reached 11.25 inches, while this past December we saw no measurable snowfall. Last January is when we really felt the bitterness of Mother Nature's cold. 10 of the 31 days had actual air temperatures drop below zero without the wind chill. On those days, wind chills reached between 25 to 35 below. Compared to the 10 days spent below zero last year, only 3 days this year had recorded lows dropping below zero. As for snow, this year we only saw 10 inches. That's half of what we got last January. So far this February, temperatures have stayed about 6 degrees above average. Snow-wise, we are just under 9 inches, which is halfway to last February's total. Overall, we have seen a calmer and slightly warmer winter, but we're not out of the woods yet. March 20th marks the official first day of spring, so we have just under 6 weeks left of winter. In Lima, Elise Dolinar, your News Now.
And I should add that last winter we had about 56.5 inches of snow total, and as you heard Elise say, we have about 6 weeks to go still. We average about 3 feet of snow, 36 inches or so here across for most of us in west central Ohio. We've had only 18.5 inches so far this winter, or roughly a third of what we saw last winter. But as Elise said, we still have a ways to go. So Jeff, with that, I'll pass it back to you.